Okay, we have Constable Roy Balderaz?
It's Balderaz. Balderaz.
Balderaz. Forgive me for not pronouncing it correctly.
It's okay. I understand.
We all have to learn how to
Yes.
pronounce everyone's name.
Yes.
Rowalt is a fun one to do sometimes, which is my last name. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your time today, and in respect of your time, we're going to start directly with the questions. Lalan?
Thank you. Do you currently hold the qualifications of constable? And to what extent do you have experience in the law enforcement field?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I have 21 years with Thundering County with the Sheriff's Department, and I have 4 years with 2 different other counties. And I have 7 years as constable. And I got my license in 1983, so yes, ma'am.
Constable duties are fairly well defined and limited. So what do you see as being the most important part of your duties as a constable?
My important is make sure that all the paperwork that comes through the offices of the JPs and district courts, that they are served in the proper time and get it done.
Okay. What is the most dangerous part of a constable's job, and are you prepared?
Yes, ma'am. The dangerous job that I see is when we do evictions, when we do the writ of possessions. It's when we really have to move the people out from their homes or rent homes. And that's, a lot of people are angry and because they have to move out. And I think that's the most dangerous time as the duties of a constable.
What would you like people to know about the constable's job that you don't think they know now?
I think that people are not aware of the public nuisance. You know, it's we started very heavy on the public nuisance, and but it kind of slowed down. The reason is because a lot of people will complain about their neighbors having trash and stuff. But the thing was that they had a lot of trash to begin with, you know. So it kind of different themselves, you know, with their neighbors, and so we really couldn't take a lot of action because of that. So yes, if you're going to complain, your yard's got to look better than theirs, you know.
Mr. Balderaz, why do you feel that the voters should continue to keep you in this position?
Because of my experience. I have more experience, and the way I treat people, you know, I like to respect the people, and where the people can respect me. And that's why I can go anywhere, and people know me, people that I don't even know who they are, but word gets around and they know who you are and how you treat people. And that's why, you know, I feel that I'm more qualified and a better candidate for this position because of my attitude with people that I get along with.
Mr. Balderas, this is kind of a philosophical question. You've had years in law enforcement and you serve in the court. When you boil it down, what do you feel like the basic purpose of the law is at any level?
The purpose of law enforcement is to serve. You know, we need to serve the community, the public, and in a professional manner. And that's what I try to do. Try to serve and with my professional manner that I have, you know, that's how I get along with people, because I'm not a person that's aggressive, no sir. I do my job, but I do it in a professional manner.
My question's more on the spiritual aspect. It's being said that our country is in a spiritual identity crisis from the invasion of Islam infiltrating our core belief system and our foundational principles that are based upon God, the Bible, and our Constitution. Our president proclaims that he's a Christian leader, but his fruit reveals he isn't seeking the God our country was founded upon. And so the consequences we face now is that our nation stands to lose its Christian identity. The spiritual relationships of our elected leaders heavily affect our nation and in which direction our nation's going to turn with this election. So how would God and the Bible affect your leadership role as a constable and how you conduct your delegated power to uphold God's righteousness within our community?
You know, my prayer at this time is that God lead us to the man that it's going to change this nation, because the way it's going, I mean, it's not going. Right now, we're not in a good spot, because, and that's what my prayer is, that we elect a person that can bring prayer to schools, because that's why we're having so many kills and stuff, because, you know, we're letting the enemy, which is Satan, come into our public schools, to our churches, and we need a president that can change all that. Yes, ma'am. Because I serve God, and I know the way this country's going.
Thank you.
You know.
Why are you running for the position of constable, and what quote or motto would you say best describes your outlook?
Why am I running for constable? Well, like I said a while ago, I feel that I have the experience, and I get along with Justice of the Peace. I do bailiff for her, and you know, if you go ask her, she said, I'm not going to let him go. But I just feel that, you know, with my experience and years of service in law enforcement, I just feel I'm the best candidate for this position.
Let us invite you to give us a closing statement, if you would, please.
Yes, ma'am. I was born in Sterling City, 1948, and been married for 32 years, have 4 wonderful children, and member of Voices Baptist, and I do a lot of mission work. You know, we every year we do mission work, and that keeps me busy. And that's one thing that I really enjoy to do. But anyway, as constable, I will continue doing my job in a professional manner, and I just like to serve the public. And if elected for the next 4 years, I will continue serving Tom Green County as your constable in precinct 1. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon.